Morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. She's eating some salad. And, yeah, it's a chilly morning today, which is a good thing. Just lets me get started earlier and go longer. So what are we going to do? I got some trash to burn this morning, and that means I'm going to be over in this area, so I'm going to go ahead and process that tree branch that fell out and go ahead and get it stacked up on the kindling stack, because it's a good oak. And then we'll probably end up in Garden 3. You know, stuff to do. Panda's already taken off. She said morning and was gone. Anyway, you know, I'll bring you along as I get stuff done. Again, I will end up in Garden 3. As long as it doesn't rain. Now, they're saying I'm not going to get any rain today. But it's really overcast. So we'll just, you know, play it by ear. Keep on going. Talk to you in a few. Alrighty. All the bright yellow there is sawdust. Left side of the rack is what's left of that big tree. Panda says that was thirsty work. You know, the pool is freshly filled. Right now she's been drinking out of it. She'll probably lay in it later if she gets hot. Anyway, this is left of that big old tree. Or branch, I should say. It's the fattest end right there. You know, all the way down to the skinny little top branches. I do the same thing when I mow. I walk around and pick up branches. It's how I make my kindling. Again, the supervisor is here inspecting. So everything on the left here is all the new stuff. Still very green, still very wet wood. Stuff here on the right, this is what's left over from last winter. It's pear wood behind it. So, having said that, this is the stuff that I will burn for trash this summer, or with trash or anything like that. You know, if I need to burn something, I will continue to use this stuff. When this runs out, I will start doing some pear wood. I have a lot more pear wood than I will ever smoke. You know, if I want like smoked pear chicken or whatever, I've got way too much wood for it. So having said that, I will go from here to here and just continue to fill this. Now, by wintertime, I will again have 2 complete brackets of kindling wood for the fireplace. I tend to believe that's a good idea. I have those moments where I don't think fuel costs are going to come any lower. If you listen to all the experts, you know, anybody who knows anything, economists, you know, doomsdayers, whatever you want, all of the above, they're talking about inflation is going to go well into 2023, which means this winter it's going to be inflationary. Heating fuel for your house, whether it's propane or natural gas, is going to be expensive. Going to be more expensive than it was last year. Now, I tend to do both propane and wood heat. I like wood heat. I'm thinking I'm going to have more wood heat this winter. And I know that's like months away, but I'm thinking about it now. I think fuel is going to be expensive. And me and Panda like to cuddle. And to do that, cuddle with a blanket in the fireplace and watch a movie is awesome. All right, just my thoughts for today. Miss Panda and I, we'll talk to you later. Alrighty, the next chore I've opted to give to myself is I have to move this wood pile. Yes, Panda loves to play on it, but there are way too many cubby holes for way too many snakes. And it's way too close to the house. It's just how it is. It gets in my way when I'm mowing. You know, just all kinds of things that can't stay here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the tractor and start loading these pieces of wood up and move them with the tractor. You know, bucket load at a time. Should be interesting. Now, yes, I have the rake and the shovel here so I can get in and get some of the pieces without reaching my hands down there and getting bit by something. You know, as I start moving around, it gives other stuff the opportunity to move. Yeah, should be fun. Panda's going to supervise as usual. You know, she says she could move them all. She could just drag them across the yard, but she wants to see me work the tractor. So, you know, that's what we're going to do. She's going to have salad because she likes salad. You know, it goes good with all the other stuff she eats. All right, having said that, let me go on and fire up the tractor and get it over here. And Miss Panda and I, we'll talk to you when this is moved. I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is it's so much easier to move wood with the tractor. You know, take a bucket full, take it to where I'm going to put it, dump it, not deal with it. Bad news, that one wouldn't fit in the bucket, which means that one's not going to fit in the bucket. It probably means that one's not going to fit in the bucket, and that one might not fit in the bucket, so that one might not fit in the bucket, which means I'm probably only be able to take half of this with the tractor. And that really sucks, because that means I'm dragging the rest by hand. Good Lord. All right, well, let me keep moving. That way I can figure out what I'm going to do once I get to the point that I can't use the tractor. Good Lord. Panda's having fun. You know, I'm up here dealing with wood. She's down there making sure critters stay out of the wood pile. You know, it's how we do it. All right, one's not as big as the first one I tried. He's a little more oval shaped off of his top, not excessively round like the one I tried before. Again, he's a little smaller because of his oval shape. So I figured between that and the come along strap, if the strap holds him, you know, I might be able to go ahead and all the smaller ones that where the lip will fit in the bucket. Does that make sense? I might be able to move them. So I put a couple smaller pieces over here to keep him from shifting. I'm a ride. How you're gonna know if it works? If I come over later and talk about it's all done, then it worked with everybody. If I come over later whining about I still gotta move all these bad boys by hand, you'll know it didn't work. We'll see. All right, supervisor approved. I moved 3 of my big rounds to include the biggest one with my come along straps. Whew. But we are taking a break. Little granola bar for Mom. Got a biscuit for Panda. Refreshed our water, you know, used the restroom. Because I'm moving them from here all the way over to the garden. That's where they're going. I am so glad that, you know, I only have to move it 12 inches here from the pile onto the bucket. I have to move it 12 inches because it slopes down. I know it doesn't show it here, but it slopes down, so I got to kind of get it up the slope to the flat driver portion, and then I can get it onto the bucket really easy. Same thing down there. I got to unstrap it and get it in the garden without running over my electric fencing. So it's good. We're working it all out. That cargo strap is saving me just hours of having to roll it from here over there on the slope. You know, I'm so happy. All right. Next time you'll see me, this pile should be empty if everything goes according to plan. So I'll see you in a few. So the supervisor is inspecting. She's letting me know that I've left a pile of wood chips there and some stuff that's got to go to the compost pile, and the lizards are in it, and I should be reprimanded. Having said that, hi Panda Bears, I know. I got the little weed trimmer, just a little string trimmer. So I go ahead and knock the tall grass here down. That way it's, you know, roughly the same as everything around it. So when I mow, I will mow everything next time. Whew, I'll tell you, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I started about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a lot of wood that got moved. Yeah, I didn't move that piece. Saying there was some starts and some stops. This one was turned over just right that a wasp nest was building in it. Yeah, so it got soaked with wasp killer, and, you know, they'll be mad at me when they, you know, come home for the evening and their home is not there. So anyway, what do I have left to do? I'm, like I said, I'm going to weed trim this. I got to go close up the gate and stuff down there at the garden. And then I'm going to take a break for a little while. It's been a cool day, which is awesome. I had plenty of water, which is awesome. But I'm ready for a break. I'm going to be vendoring the next 2 days, and I preload the gym. Yeah, I've had my gym time today. I preload the Jeep. So all I have to do tomorrow morning is put art in it and then, you know, go. yeah, I'm not loading anything right now. I'm going to take a break. So let me get to edging. That way when I put the edger or the trimmer back over there, the workshop, close up the gate and just be done. So Miss Panda and I, we'll talk at you later. Yeah, she's on the hunt for lizards. All right. Yeah, that's a whole lot of wood. You know what it should remind you of? Should remind you of raised bed with wood chunks on a slope. You figure those wood pieces, been there for 3 years. I'm just starting to brick them now because the smaller ones are getting, you know, mushy. See, in 3 years when these get mushy, they should all be trees. Elderberries, dwarf mulberries, etc., etc. The only thing that stays is the greenhouse. That way in the summertime, it gets a lot of shade from the trees that are around it. The wintertime, the trees all lose their leaves. My winter greens will do awesome in there. And that gives me 3 years to get this mess cleaned up. All right. Having said that, me and Miss Panda are going to go in the house, take a break. And we will talk to you later.